Hello guys, hope everyone is well. Today's Saturday, the 3rd of September, and it's just about to reach 5:30. Sorry, I was looking at my watch in the afternoon, and I know a lot of our youth, are prepping to go out tonight, or friends, girlfriends on a girls' night out, or the boys are meeting and all that. Or you probably have a commitment, an event you're going to, or something along those lines. And I just wanted to send a reminder to everybody who is probably unaware of the story that I'm about to tell. And after I tell you, I really want you to consider what I'm going to say, because it will probably save your soul. Now, I'm Tshegofatso Ramutlwa. I'm a former image consultant, fashion stylist. I'm a former fashion blogger, and I call myself a former fashion, whatever the world would call us, because God revealed a lot of things to me that I was unaware of. And I will go into detail on my next video on who I am and why I call myself a former fashion stylist. And I am saved by grace because of God's will. And it's not every day where someone who was crazy in love with fashion would come out and say, hey, I loved this and that, I loved clothes, I loved looking good and makeup and all those things. And I had to let go because God spoke to me a couple of times and I never listened until it really hit me that, hey, you are going down into the abyss with this fashion concept of yours. So I'll go into detail with all of that in my next video. But in this one, I just wanted to make everyone aware of something. Okay, so there's a story that is very dear to me that I once heard. And even though I was a fashion stylist and all of that, it invoked something in me. And this story, stuck with me for a long time. And that's why I think I should share it with the youth today, especially of South Africa. I'm from Alexandra, so the youth of Alex, if you can hear this, take notes and lock it into your heart like I did when I was lost in the vanity world. Okay, so there's a rich man, or he was a king, we could say, who had 4 wives. And this man was very wealthy. He was loving to his wives. But the 4th wife was his most favorite out of all of them. He would buy his 4th wife anything that she wanted. Be it makeup, be it beautiful clothes, be it jewels, anything she really wanted. He would get her whatever. And the 3rd wife, he also loved her dearly. And anything tangible he could get her, he would, assets. He would get her anything, beautiful cars. If she wanted a new home in Paris, he would do that. If she wanted a new home in the Bahamas, he would do that. If she wanted the latest car or gadget, he would get her those things. He loved her. The 2nd wife, now that was his confidant. They could chill together. They could talk together, and he could tell her his deepest feelings and, confide in her. And they had that connection, they were really tight. And if something was troubling him, he would go to the second wife, and he knew that she understood him, and she was there to listen. So they had that intimate relationship in that form. Now there was the first wife. She was there, she was a wife, she's the first one, but he really didn't really consider her much. I mean, she would do her duties, she was loyal, this first wife, and he knew this, and he always had that thing in the back of his head. She's here, she is not going anywhere. Yeah, first wife. But number 2, 3, and 4, they were very, very dear to him. So unfortunately, this king, this wealthy man, got sick, very sick, and he was on his deathbed, and he had a huge concern of, am I really gonna die and leave my wives alone? So he gathered them up, called them into his room, and told them, my beautiful wives, I'm dying, and I really need to talk to each one of you about something. So he called the fourth wife closer, and he told her, look, I love you, and I can't let go. I need you. Are you willing to die with me? She looked at him, and she went, no, no, I'm not going to do that. This hurt him deeply. Remember, this man would get this woman anything she wanted, but she wasn't willing to die for him or with him in this regard. So then he asked the third wife, wifey, look, man, I'm dying, I'm scared. I need a companion. Are you coming with me? She said, hey, me, I love you, yes, but as soon as you die, I'm getting married again. I can't, I'm still young. Yeah, he just couldn't take it. But thank goodness there was wife number 2, and I mean, they had that intimate relationship. They were more like friends and like soulmates in a sense. So he's like, are you gonna die for me or with me? Are you gonna come with me? She said, I can't. I'm sorry. I really can't. But I promise you this, I'll give you the best farewell ever. I will make sure it's beautiful. It will represent who you are. I will do my utmost best that it's top of the range. Wife number 1 was eavesdropping because she knew she was going to be called in next. She probably had a tray there with water and maybe soft porridge for her husband because she loved him so much, And she said, sorry to eavesdrop, but I heard what you asked. I'll die with you. And he was like, you will? And she said, yeah, I will. I'll die with you. I love you. I've been here from the beginning and I'm willing to go with you. And he thought to himself, I've neglected her. Look at how skinny she is now. She's got blemishes and gray hair and all that. But she's willing to do this with me. And the moral of the story is that wife number 4 is your body, your physical body, your form. You buy makeup, lashes, hair, beautiful clothes. You clothe yourself with jewels, perfumes, and anything. But when you die, your body remains here on earth. Wife number 3. Now, wife number 3, remember, they got her assets and everything. Those are the things that you bought and, you accumulated here on earth. And wife number 3 said she'll get married. So your car, your house, things that belong to you, as soon as you are gone, they will find new people that are going to take them, inherit your things. Knife number 2 said, I'll give you a proper burial and everyone will be here. Well, wife number 2 are friends and family. They won't die with you, but they will call everyone around so that they know that you are gone, but they will give you the best farewell, your family. Wife number 1 is your soul, the one you've been neglecting all along. Thinking, yeah, I'll get to you. Let me live my life. See, the worry is, the soul is unfortunately what's going to get you to the next level in your life when you leave this world. You come into this world with your soul and you go out with your soul. How are you living for your soul right now? Are you taking care of wife number 4, 3, and now number 2 only, and forgetting about wife number 1? Because wife number 1 comes from the source, the God Almighty, our Creator. And if you don't nourish your soul, if you don't take care of your soul, how's your soul going to take care of you on the next lifetime? You need to dedicate your time, your energy on your soul. And that's why I'm saying one day I will tell you, or not even one day, on my next video, I will tell you how I had to let go of wife number 4, 3, and 2 and focus on wife number 1. Because if I were to die focusing on 4, 3, and 2, 1 would definitely take me to hell. I'm Tshegofatso Ramutlwa. I'm saved by the grace of God. And I hope you understand this testimony I just told you about. Don't forget your soul. Never forget your soul. It belongs to the source. It comes from the Almighty. Nourish it while it's still on earth, for there's no point of return after the grave.